Golda Meir. It's a pleasure sharing with you again. What a joy to be alive. Isn't it a beautiful day? We are in the first month of the new year, 2022. How we start the first month will set the pace for the months following. So, be careful and wise in this first month. I will be taking the time to share with you on the topic time management. What can you do to manage your time more effectively? The bad news is that time flies. The good news, you are the pilot. Time flies, but you are the pilot. My questions to you this morning: how many times do you complain about your inability to manage time? You need more time in a day. How many times you say, I wish I had more time? How often do you yearn for some time management tips? How are you coping with managing your time? And this is what we want to talk about this morning: managing time effectively. Let me know. Leave a comment in the box. Let me know how you are managing your time. Are you an effective time management person? Tell me about it. So, what is time management? Time management is the process of organizing and planning how to separate and or divide your time between various activities. In essence, it is the practice of planning and exercising control of how you spend your time and each specific activity. The aim is to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. Don't we want to be more productive in our day? I can assure you that if you get it right, if you get managing and controlling your time right, you will end up working smarter and not harder. You will get more done in less time, more out of your day, and even when time is tight and the pressure is on, you will be able to manage. I'm serious about that. It is said that the highest achievers manage their time exceptionally well. Set out to be an exceptional or an high achiever and see what happened with your time. Tony Robbins states, once you have mastered time, you will understand how true it is that most persons overestimate what they can accomplish in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. Wow, think about that this morning. The Bible, I cannot leave out the Bible. What the Bible said, the Word of God tells us in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 to 17. So then, be careful how you live. Do not be unwise, making the best use of your time, because the times are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. Colossians chapter 4 and verse 5. Behave wisely towards outsiders, making the best use of your time. We must seek to make the best use of our time. Time waits on no one. None of us it waits on. So how well do you manage your time? How good are you at organizing your time so that you can get the most important things done well. Tell me, how good are you at it? Can you balance your time between the different activities or the various activities and, and get maximum results? If you're doing so, you're at it. You are a great time manager. And when do you make time to do something? Are you able to focus and get it finished? James chapter 1 and verse 5 states, if anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. You see, the thing is, we cannot leave out the word of God out of what we are doing. What time management means to me. I'm going to tell you what it means to me, and I want you to tell me, what does it mean to you? Time management, for me, management means working with priorities. What are the most important and what are my priorities, activities or duties I must get done at this moment today? Let me tell you, priorities deal with the important. Priorities deal with the important. It leads you away from the urgent to conquer stress. Through working with priorities, you will develop an attitude to life that rejects, I'm going to say that again, working with priorities, you will develop an attitude to life that rejects the victim mentality, that blame others, including a lack of time, for your ineffectiveness. And that is what we do at times. We blame everybody else apart from us. But let's work with priorities. What are some of the things that affect us from setting our priorities? What are some of them? And I call these things time wasters. You want me to tell you them? Listen to them today. What are some of the things that are affecting you setting your priorities? The first one is procrastination. Don't be procrastinate. The things that we can do now, we put it off for later, and later we put it off for tomorrow, and tomorrow we put it off for later, and it goes around in a circle, and we never get it done. Maybe the week complete, and we have not done it. Another time waster is texting. Yeah, on our phone the entire day, we're texting, we're tweeting, we're checking emails, we're checking Facebook, we're making telephone calls, we are WhatsApping, we are everything doing apart from what must I be focusing on now. Drop-in visitors. Oh, somebody pass, hi, how are you? Somebody call you, the phone is ringing, etc. These are some of the things. Lack of organization. When we are not organized, we are going to be wasting time. Lack of clear communication. When you're not clearly communicating, or the situation is not clear communicated to you, it wastes your time. Laziness. Oh yes, laziness is a great time waster. Inability to say no. We must develop the attitude to say no. When we can't do it, say no. Clutter and untidiness. Yes, your desk is cluttered, your space is very cluttered. Waste time, very untidy, waste time. Fatigue, also when you have no time schedule, no schedule. These are some of the things that I determine and call them time wasters. How can you tackle these time wasters? How can you tackle them? Because you must tackle them. If you are going to effectively manage your time, get the most of your day, get the most out of your hour, get the most out of your week, you must tackle time wasters. You must learn to recognize when you are wasting time. you must come to that point where you recognize that, hey, I am wasting time. I must correct this. Decide what you need to do and be realistic with it. Decide what you need or what you must or what you should do and be very realistic with it. Learn to say no when you don't have the time. Say no. It's not a crime. It's putting you in a better state. Learn to say no. We have this attitude of wanting to please in everybody to our detriment. You must learn to say no and say respectfully and nice, I'm not able to do it today. I'm not able to do it throughout this week. No, I can't do it at this time. Return calls or answer to your text messages or answer to your WhatsApp messages when you have convenient time. Not every time the phone rings you will be able to answer. The worst when you know that some of the persons are long talkers or long meeters, it kills your time. Learn to say, I can't talk right now. I will get back to you. I will call you back. And people, when someone say to you, I will get back to you, I will call you back, give them the space to get back to you. Wasting time is often linked to lack of self-discipline. Some of us always in the know and always want to know, and sometimes it's been very nosy, and it ends up wasting our time, and we end up not managing our time then. And then we complain, oh, all of this, and then you're busy doing nothing. Have you ever seen a person busy doing nothing? Don't fall into that category or that bracket in 2022. Don't be caught busy doing nothing. Ask yourself, do I really need to do this? Do I really need to do it? Should I do it? Avoid the temptation to socialize when you have a scheduled activity to do. Avoid it. Avoid that temptation. If a friend asks you or a relative asks you out at the very last minute, let them know, I'm not able to come at this time. Another time when I have some things to do right now, I'm not able to be a part of that thing right now. My friends, socializing is important when you don't have other things to do. So if you are going to manage your time well, you must look at the time wasters and start put things in place to tackle those time wasters. Nobody is too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. Let me say it again. Nobody is too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. How are you in prioritizing your time? Let's look at the benefits of managing time. What are some of the benefits? Because when you know how to manage your time effectively, you can unlock many benefits. Remember I told you not too long ago about high achievers? They are exceptionally good at managing time. Aim to be a time high achiever. What are some of the benefits of great or good time management? Greater productivity and efficiency. You will have greater productivity as well as being more efficient. Less stress. Who don't want to be less stressed? I want to be less stressed, and that is why I seek, I'm not going to tell you I'm perfect, but I can tell you I seek to manage my time, and I think I'm good at managing my time because persons tell me so. The amount of things I get to accomplish sometime in a day, in a week, in a month, I'm not joking. You have to manage your time so you'll be less stressed. A better personal as well as professional reputation you will develop. In managing your time, you're going to develop a better personal and professional reputation. They don't know you as the latecomer. They don't know you as the person who cannot keep their words, or you can't take her word because blah blah she always say and it never happens. No. If you recognize within a day you're not able to meet with a person, you're not able to do something, don't set it. Or if you set it and recognize it's not happening beforehand, give adequate notice. I did set a meeting, or I did say this is what I'm going to do today. I'm apologizing. Could we remove it to another date? And sometimes tell them set it at their convenience, and so you work along with their time and with their date. It increases your chance of advancement. And I'm going to speak specifically now to our young people. So many times we are not moving and we're wondering, why am I not achieving? Why not moving? Because of how we do and how we manage our time. It's very critical. It's a good time management. The benefit of it is that it increases your chance. It increases your chance of advancement. So be mindful. More opportunities to achieve your life and career goal. Having good time management skills will give you more opportunities to achieve and manage your life as well as your career goals. Overall, you start feeling more in control, you start being more confident, and you just start being better able to you're taking control of your day and of your situation. You start feeling happier, more relaxed. You're better able to think. Your mind is not cluttered. These are some of the benefits that you have in setting and being benefits of good time management. You're achieving your targets, which is critical. So time management plays a very vital role, or it plays a vital role not only in the business or organizational life, but also in your personal life, in my personal life. So, what are some of the things I'm going to ask you to start with as of right now? Start planning more effectively. Planning effectively. Plan your day. Plan it well in advance. Prepare a to-do list. Yes, a to-do. I make a to-do list most of the time. I have a steno pad, or I have a little notebook that I have, and I have it with me most of the time. And I do my to-do list. And each time I achieve, I tick off one. So jot down the most important activities and follow through on them. Complete pending tasks quickly. The second thing I want you to do is to set goals and objectives. Set goals and objectives, and as I said, seek to obtain them. I did a video on goal setting. I want you to go back and watch it and re-watch it, because I'm helping you to achieve more in 2022. What you do in this very first month of the year is going to set the pace for the months following. And if you don't believe me, start now and tell me at the end of the year or the next 3 months if you are not achieving more. So set goals. Set your objectives. Write out your objectives. Set targets for yourself and make sure they are realistic, very realistic and achievable. Setting and meeting deadlines. Oh yes. Set deadlines for yourself and strive hard to complete tasks ahead of the deadlines. It doesn't make sense you set a deadline and you give it a word and say, yes, I will do it by this time. And you know within yourself that you can't do it. No. Personally, you are not going to look good. Give a reasonable deadline, and so you can achieve it before. So you can complete. You look better. So you must set and give reasonable deadlines and seek to achieve it before the date that you set. Learn to take ownership of your life. Learn to take ownership of your space. Stop the blame gaming. Stop blaming persons for not achieving. It is not good. You don't come out looking better. Okay? One person who can best set the deadline is you. You set your deadlines. You know what you have to achieve, what you have to do throughout the day. So I'm saying to you, do what you have to do. Ask yourself, how much time do I need to devote to this particular objective or goal or task that I have to carry out? Don't waste your time. Use a time planner. Use a planner to mark the most important dates against the deadlines that you have set. Very critical. Very critical. The next step I want to tell you about is the whole matter of delegation of responsibilities. Delegation. Most of us are not good at delegating. I myself at times don't like to delegate out most things. Why? Because, and it's a sickness. You believe that you can do it better, or the person's going to take too long to do it, or blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you have to ask for help. You have to delegate. You have to give someone else, be it in your personal life as well as your professional life. You have to give the task to someone else to achieve it, to work on it for you. Remember, I told you, you must learn to say no. Don't do everything on your own. Ask for help. Caution. One should not accept something which he knows he has a difficulty working on or achieving. If you know someone asks you to do something, you know you're not going to do it. You know you don't know how to do it. You know you're going to have a challenge with it. Tell the person, no, I'm not able to assist you with this at this time. And let me tell you something, I learned this some time ago. A businessman, I remember when I was going to buy my first vehicle, the company went under, and the person said to me, I have to pay for everything. Everything I have to do, I have to pay for it. I said, no. Anytime you reach a point where you have to pay to get everything done, you are in a challenge. You're going to be facing problem. Your resources is going to be depleted, and you can't. No, you must be able to get some things done without cost, or get it done free. So delegation is critical. Prioritizing activities according to their importance. You must learn to prioritize activities according to their importance. I spoke briefly about what I do, and one of the things I learned to do is to prioritize. Prioritize the tasks as per importance as well as per how urgent they are. Know the difference between important and what is not important and what is urgent. It's critical. Identify which tasks should be done within a day, which tasks that should be done within a month, which tasks should be done within a week, etc. Identify them and slot them accordingly. That is why it's good to use a planner. Tasks which are most important should be done earlier or first. They are most important, you must do them first. Spend the right time on the right activity. Sometimes you have to jot a little time, okay, based on this activity, it will take me about an hour or two. This one will take me about 3 days. So you have to know you do them. Develop the habit of doing the right thing at the right time. Work done at the wrong time is not good. And it doesn't make much sense. Don't waste your time complete a day on something which can be done within an hour. How many times we do it? Think about it. We waste a day doing something that could be done within an hour. Wow. Also, keep some time separate for your personal cause or your personal goal or achieving what you want personally. You see, we have to set some me times within our days. We must. And let me just quickly go back through these steps that I just gave you because it's critical. How the time management, as I said, it plays a vital role not only in your business, organizational, but also in your personal life. And so you must plan effectively. You must set goals and objectives and seek to obtain them. Setting and meeting deadlines critical. Delegation of responsibility. You have to delegate some of the tasks you have to do. Prioritizing activities according to their importance, also critical, and you must spend the right time on the right activity. Paul Meir states, productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. Let me say it again. Productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused efforts. Let's be more intelligent with our planning in order for us to gain productivity and be high achievers. Let's move on. I want you to recognize that for you to effectively manage your time, you must be organized, you must be focused, and you must not misuse time. Be organized. When I say be organized, you know what I'm talking about. Avoid keeping stock of things or files or piles of paper or documents around you. Keep your space clean and clear. Be organized. Don't misuse time. Yes, too many times we misuse time. We kill time. We lighter and we go about chattering or gossiping and misuse time. And we are not focused. One needs to be focused for time management to be effective. So you must develop a habit of using planners or organizers so you can get the most of your day. Set reminders on your phones. Set reminders on your laptop. Write down. Do your to-do list. Set reminders. The truth about time management, my friend, is that it increases your productivity. It reduces stress. It improves self-esteem. It improves your integrity, your reputation. It helps you to achieve a balanced life. Who don't want a balanced life in this time? Increase your self-confidence, and it helps you to reach your goal. If you don't value time, time will never value you. Time is the only resources we have equal quantity. Oh yes, the money will come and go, but time once gone will gone forever. Invest your 24 hours in a craft you value most and are passionate about. The day we start valuing our time, we will realize we have enough time to make our dreams come true. All my possessions for a moment, Queen Elizabeth states, all my possessions for a moment of time. All my possessions, I'm going to say, are for a moment of time. Everything requires time. It is the only true universal condition. All work takes in place time and use up time. All work take in place times and use up time. Yet most people take for granted distinguishes effective executive as much as their tender, loving care for time. Let me read it again. And this quote is written by an anonymous person. Everything requires time. It is the only true universal condition. All work takes place in time and uses up time. Yet most people take for granted this distinguished effective executive as much as their tender loving care of time. And I will close by saying, time isn't the main thing. It is the only thing. And Miles Davis said that time isn't the main thing. It is the only thing. As of now, stop wasting time. Manage your time well. Be an effective time manager. God bless you. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm going to say do so. My aim is to help you to better manage your time, so at the end of the day, you become an exceptional high achiever. Be an outstanding person in 2022. Let not person be saying, I can't take her word, I can't take his word. You're going to change it now. Set the pace. Use January to set the pace for the next month following. Have a good and godly day. Shalom. You are my friend. Like, subscribe, touch the notification button, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great and good day. Thank you.